Good evening, everyone. My name is Lily Castle, and I am the senior class president. Tonight, I want to welcome you to the 2023 Senior Honors Night Awards. Tonight, we are recognizing some of the outstanding achievements of our Walled Lake Central seniors. Before we start the awards tonight, please stand if willing and able for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To start off our night, we have Mr. Medier to the podium.
Good evening, and thank you, Lily, for opening our ceremony tonight. Welcome, seniors. Welcome, parents, and welcome, faculty and administration. My name is Kyle Medier, and it is my honor to serve the class of 2023 as principal of Walled Lake Central High School. Tonight, we are honoring students who have performed tremendously throughout their years at Walled Lake Central High School. And make no mistake, this is a very special night indeed. I know that the COVID pandemic seems like it was 1,000 years ago, but this deserves mentioning. When the pandemic began and society stopped in its tracks when you all were freshmen, I think, like most of you did, that we were going to be back to school maybe right after spring break or right about, May, so we could finish the school year up. That's not what happened. And 3 years later, the pandemic, like I said, seems like a distant memory, but there is no mistaking the impact that it had on all of our lives, and specifically on our students and their educational experiences. But here tonight are hundreds of Walled Lake Central students, soon to be Walled Lake Central alumni, who did not let any obstacle as big as a global pandemic or as small as a virus get in their way. Despite being online for a significant portion of their high school careers, and despite our students having to come back to school with masks on and all the trials and tribulations that we've gone through over the last 4 years, our students persevered and found ways to not only pass classes, but to succeed and thrive at every opportunity. Tonight, we have students who have received full-ride scholarships to research universities, students with GPAs almost closer to 5.0 than 4.0, and students who had rough and rocky starts as 9th and even 10th graders, but who pulled it together and are graduating with honors 4 years later. With that, for their never-ending efforts and perpetual grit, let's please give these outstanding seniors not just a round of applause, but I think it's time for a standing ovation for all of our seniors. Thank you. Additionally, in the video that I recorded with Mr. Johnson and Deputy Kraft for all our seniors and their parents to watch this spring, I spent some time reminding our seniors that while you will be walking across the graduation stage by yourself on June 4th, that from the time you were in preschool 14 or 15 years ago until your last day of school on, you don't know the date, do you? May 19th. There have been numerous educators, including coaches, counselors, teachers, administrators, social workers, speech pathologists, and many, many others to help you on this journey. Next week is National Teacher, and we expand it to National Teacher and Staff Appreciation Week. So let's show our appreciation. Our teachers stuck with you through this global pandemic, found ways to bring you back to school with masks on. They've taught you grammar and writing and algebra and history and world languages, and art, and music, and computers, and marketing, and this thing is supposed to be done at some point tonight. So the point is, your teachers are amazing and deserve a big Viking round of applause for those here tonight and all those who are not, for all they have done for you, students. So students, please give your teachers a round of applause. And seniors, tonight when you came in, many of your parents wanted to sit with you down here, but we needed you to sit down in front so that you could stand up and move around and that sort of thing. But behind you tonight are the parents that have gotten you through 12, 13, 14, 15 years, including preschool of public education. I think that they deserve a huge round of applause. And please don't face me when you do this. Turn around, face your parents, say thank you, and give them a round of applause. Okay, I know that all of you came tonight not to hear me yap up on stage, but to see our seniors receive their honors. At this time, I ask that you stand as you are able for a performance. Thank you, Mr. Rogers and the Walled Lake Central Jazz Band. Up next, Mrs. Colford is going to start with academic recognition. Thank you, everybody.
Good evening. I'm Jennifer Colford, the interim assistant principal here at Walled Lake Central. At this time, we would like to recognize students who have a cumulative GPA between 3.2 and 3.499. You should have a green name card. Any students whose names begin with A through E and have a green name card with a GPA of 3.2 through 3.499, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order over here against the wall. Alex Romano, you're near the end. This is A through E. Go away. Okay, any students whose names begin with F through K, please join them up here. If you have a green card and your GPA is 3.2 through 3.499, alphabetically, please. You are number one. Any students whose names begin with L through R and have a green name card, please join our friends up here on the left alphabetically. Alex Romano, you're number 31. And lastly, our students with the last names beginning S through Z that have a green name card and GPAs 3.2 through 3.499. We're going to be close to alphabetical, right? Okay. So you're going to come give it to me? Joshua Anderson. We're going to take this. Go see Mr. Medier. Adriana Blasquez Gonzalez. Savannah Breitweiser. Austin Brentke. Chandler Carson. Chandler, take that with you. Kira Cartwright. Here. Megan Cloutier. Trevor Grimes. Aaliyah Jewell. Austin Compost. Drew LaValle. Reese Meyer. Take it with you. Patrice Mukale. Benjamin Ndikwa. Brody Riker. Alexander Romano. Alex, you need... John Paul Sabah. Christine Chirac. Senes Tiriaki. Senes. Ava White. Lauren Willis. Stella Scott. Stella.
Okay, I'm back. At this time, we will recognize a few of the highest performing seniors on the SAT and PSAT suite of assessments. I ask that the following students please come up to the stage and stand to my left. Ayla Smolash, Elliot Franz, Siddharth Kotapati, Anisha Min, and Aditya Bonanapu. Please stand to my left. Thank you. Yep, good. A little bit closer, Ayla. Okay, tonight we recognize Ayla Smolash and Elliot Franz, who received letters of commendation from the National Merit Scholarship Program. Congratulations. We also celebrate Anisha Min and Aditya Bodanapu, who advanced as finalists in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Congratulations. Last but certainly not least, congratulations to Siddharth Kotapati, who has been selected as a winner of a National Merit Scholarship. Next, I'll welcome up Ms. Borders for physical education.
Good evening. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Tracy Borders, and I'm the Physical Education and Health Department Chair here at Central. I am pleased to be here tonight to present the Outstanding Physical Education Award. Will Josh Anderson, Jaden Henderson, Hayden Buell, and Melina Shaba come up to the stage, please? The recipients this year are individuals who represent all of the characteristics and qualities we strive to instill in our students throughout their 4 years within our program. As physical education teachers, we hope to teach each and every one of our students the importance of good sportsmanship, how to be a team player, how to communicate with others to reach a common goal, and how to display a positive attitude even when things do not turn out as planned. We teach life skills that play a key role in an individual's success once they move on from high school and enter into the real world. The recipients this year display all of these qualities and more. Not only are they team players and good sports, they are also role models to all of their peers. Each of these students have been very active within their 4 years here within our program. It has been my pleasure working with these. I know Jaden, I believe, is out sick today, but I wish you guys all the best in life, and I truly believe in you. Congratulations. And next up is the Marketing Award, as well as the CTE Department Award, and this is Ms. Strastrup.
Good evening. I'm Lisa Jastrub. I am the CTE Department Chairperson, Marketing Teacher, and Work-Based Learning Coordinator. And I would love to ask Thomas Sundberg and Rita Shimami to join me on the stage, please. The first award I will be giving is the CTE Department Award, and it is being given to Thomas Sundberg. Our department unanimously decided to give Thomas this award. Thomas has taken multiple classes with each of the teachers in our department. He always gives 100% on everything. Whether he's creating a marketing campaign or a new business, he is always very focused and dedicated to his work. Miss Myers said, "Thomas is super funny and kind. He goes out of his way to ask me how my day is and is just a delight to have in class," which I 100% agree. On behalf of Miss Myers, Mrs. Van Etten, Mr. Weaver, and myself, we could not be happier to have such a wonderful person in our classes and to give you this well-deserved honor. Congratulations, Thomas. Oh, no, you keep that. The second award I'll be giving is the Marketing Award, and it is being given to Rita Shimami. I have had the honor of having Rita in marketing, professional marketing, entrepreneurship, and work-based learning. Rita is a wonderful student to have in class. She has a great mind for business and marketing. Her creative ideas are always amazing. Rita is a detailed-oriented and diligent student in class, and it did not surprise me that she was the exact same at her job. Every time I've done a job visit for Rita, her employer raves about what a wonderful worker she is and how she wishes there were more students working there like her. Rita has been a model co-op student and worker this year at her job and in class. I have truly enjoyed having Rita in class. I wish nothing but the best for you in your future, Rita, and we'll miss you every day in class. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Dave Rogers. I'm the Performing and Fine Arts Department Chair. And I would like to bring up Anna Filipoff, Nee Trin, Alex Anderson, Tommy Borden, Sarasa Irie, Haley Roshan, Kaylin Wilson, Jesse Martin, Caitlin Hawley, and Nalani Johnson.
Okay, everyone, can we hear me? Okay, I'm Ashley Koenig. I'm the fine arts teacher. I'm the fine art teacher here at Central, and choosing 3 people for this award was very hard to do. I started last year, and I've really got to know a lot of the students here, and it was very tough to pick just 3 people, but it had to be done. So that being said, our first award is going to our outstanding 3D artists. For this award, I decided to give it to one of our amazing ceramicists here at Central. I've only had the opportunity to teach this student for a year, but I have seen tremendous growth from them and have seen her flourish as an artist. This student has taken 4 different art classes here at Central, including AP Art. She has also won 2 Scholastic honorable mentions at the regional level for her amazing ceramics work. Not only has she been creating ceramics pieces throughout the class, she has also been experimenting with a lot of different forms of ceramics and trying a lot of new things, which has been amazing to see her grow as an artist. So this award goes to Anya Filippo. For my next award, this is going for our Outstanding 2D Artist. When I had been starting to think about this award, it was probably the toughest to think about as we have so many amazing 2D artists here at Central. After thinking about it and discussing with my other teacher here, we thought about this student who I've had the pleasure of teaching for 2 years here since I've started. She was with me from the beginning, and she's not only shown amazing growth, but she has worked very hard and shown a lot of resilience throughout her work, and I often ask her to do too many things for me. She has taken 7 different art classes here at Central and has taken 2 years of an AP art class. And she has creativity like I've never seen before and is always creating new and unique things and unique works of art. I've loved her work so much. Like I said, I had her paint a very large canvas for me, which you can see out in the opening for my classroom last year. And I'm having her design a mural for our National Art Honor Society. So this award goes to Ni Trin. My last award that I'm giving out is our Outstanding Digital Artist. For this award, I decided on someone who I have had also for another 2 years and has grown as an artist and photographer tremendously. From digital photography to experimenting with different alternative photo methods, this student won not only a Class 6 Gold Key regionally, but also a silver medal at the national level, which will be showcased in Carnegie Hall. Only 2,000 of the 300,000 works submitted received a national award, and he was one of the lucky ones. When coming to the school last year, this student showed immediate interest in taking more art classes and in photography. Not only had he asked how he could take more art classes his senior year, he also asked if he could take an independent study with me. He's taken 8 different art classes here at Central and has taken an independent study in alternative photo methods, which kind of verge from digital, but we'll let it count. And he's also in AP art as well. And that student is Alex Anderson.
Hello, I'm going to present on behalf of Heidi Tigas right now, our orchestra teacher. She gave the orchestra award to Kaylin Wilson. Kaylin. And from Ms. Tigas, Kaylin has shown such great leadership among her peers, always leading by example. Because of her excellent leadership, her attention to detail and dedication, and her excellent musicianship on the cello, she's brought the orchestra together to work harder as a team, and she cannot wait to hear about all your success. Kaylin. The first band award is for jazz band, and that's going to Tommy Borden. Tommy. I have to say, Tommy is a phenomenal human being, but also like he's getting a music award, and he has a hearing disability, which is he's overcome in this manner, and it's so inspiring to me. He's been one of our greatest leaders. He's had solos with the band, with the marching band, and he's just one of the most inventive music makers and joyful music makers you'll ever meet. So, Tommy Borden. The Distinguished Musician Award is going to Haley Roshan. Haley is a flute player who received a scholarship to dual major, and one of those majors in music. You could have heard her recently. She sounded professional as she played her flute with the pit orchestra with Tarzan. She's been a section leader for the band. She's been a soloist, and she's just an outstanding person. She's a 3-time state-level performer on proficiency exams. Haley Roshan, great job, honey. And for the John Philip Sousa Award, that's for the most distinguished band musician. That goes to Sarasa Irie. Sarasa is a saxophonist and a percussionist. Sarasa recently, on the hardest exam in the state of Michigan for band musician, received a perfect 100 and was named first chair in the entire state for the MSBOA Honor Band. She's a multiple-time soloist with our band. She's a member of our percussion team, which finished 18th in the country. She's our lead alto in the jazz band Wind Symphony, and she also received a very nice scholarship to major in music at Western Michigan University next year.
Hi everyone, I'm Olivia Bloomer. I'm the choir teacher here at Walled Lake Central. I have the honor of presenting 3 awards tonight to some very special students who have demonstrated great leadership and musicality in our choral program throughout their time at WLC. Caitlin Hawley will be receiving the Choral Award of Distinction. Being in choir for 4 years, Caitlin has always had a level of professionalism in choir and throughout all her aspects of life that have impressed me since day one. She is resilient and passionate and gently leads by example. Caitlin is a constant force in my classroom, always listening and guiding others, and I could not be more proud to be her teacher. Congratulations. Yeah. Nalani Johnson will be receiving the Choral Musicianship Award. Being in choir for 4 years, Nalani has exemplified some incredible passion for music at a deeper level. Her consistent dedication to the arts throughout her high school career inspires her classmates. Nalani has made a strong influence in our musical community and pushes others to work towards their best efforts. It's been a pleasure having such a strong leader and passionate musician in our choir classroom. Nalani is also attending Marymount in Manhattan in the fall. Jesse Martin is receiving the Choir Award. Jesse leads with his heart and is not afraid to lead by example and help guide people where they need to go. Jesse has been a committed choir student for his entire 4 years of high school, a committed lead in our spring musical 2 years in a row, and goes above and beyond to balance high school level performing arts, competitive athletics, and academics. Jesse is one of the hardest working students I've ever had the pleasure of having. After a long day of running long distance for track and then crawling around on the floor on stage for Tarzan for several hours a day, he always went home with a smile on his face and no complaints, ready to tackle the next day. I'm honored to have had Jesse as a student and know that his diligence and dedication will take him far. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Hamblin, Assistant Principal here at Walled Lake Central, and at this time, we will recognize students who have a cumulative GPA between 3.5 and 3.799. These students are graduating with honors and will receive a bronze cord tonight, and they'll wear it at graduation. At this time, any students whose names begin with A through E and have a red card with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.799, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order over here where Mr. Bell is. A through E, red card, 3.5 to 3.799. Following up behind them, any students whose names begin with F through K and have a red card with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.799, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order over here behind the first group. Again, the second group is F through K, and you should have a red card. Behind that group, any students whose names begin with L through R and have a red card with a GPA of 3.5 to 3.799, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order at the back of the line over here against the wall on the stairs. And finally, any students whose names begin with S through Z and have a red card, again with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.799, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order at the back of the line on the stairs by the wall. All right, whenever you're ready. Yep. Kylie Anderson. Donovan Bashi.
Narek.
Narek Basmajani.
Good enough. That's good enough.
Tommy Borden. Hayden Buell. Yana Borgramova. Andrew Burkett. Lily Cassell. Braden Cornish. Lillian Cummings. Elliot Franz. Elliot, you'll need your card. Jamison Garling. Skylar Hardy. Cooper Harfoot. Cooper, grab your card. Julia Hennig. Shelby Holyfield. Cassidy Kassab. Megan Kraft. Grab your card, Megan. Andre Mazmanian. Gabrielle Mursky. Nicholas Myronenko. Alexa Najar. Nicholas Negru. Benjamin Ogundu. Reneen Odish. Allison Osborne. Reneen Kwedu. Brooklyn Ruffler. Jack Shemra. Yael Tashomi. Brandon Wasilewski. Elizabeth Weglars. Ava Wojciechowski. Ava, I'm sorry.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Paul Hebert, AP Literature and Composition teacher at Walled Lake Central, and I am thrilled to be here to celebrate the great class of 2023. The English department would like to call Kaylee Gustafson, Noor Canifer, Brielle Fung, Christine Shurak, Alexis Migelski, and Ayla Smolash to the stage, please. Thank you. Tonight, I am proud to recognize Kaylee Gustafson for her efforts and achievements in AP Literature. The class of 2023 has grit and determination. This year, I had the privilege of teaching two very talented classes of AP Literature. In the course, the students analyzed poetry and stories from ancient Greece to Shakespeare to our postmodern era. They make notes on their readings, discuss structure, universal themes, character motives, and other aspects of the readings in order to prepare for college-level literary discussion and analytical essays. Tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m., they will take a college-level exam with multiple choice over poems, plays, and novels, as well as write 3 essays in 2 hours. Kaylee was able to raise the dialogue within the classroom every day with her in-depth annotations, high-level questions, and dedication to pursuing meaning through analysis. She exemplified a lifelong learner as a student who treated literature as an art form to be studied for personal growth. She read with passion, created projects that went above and beyond requirements, annotated at a college level, listened actively to her peers and responded with thoughtfulness, and always put forward her best effort each and every day. I was lucky to have her as a student in AP Literature this year, and I cannot wait to hear about the great things she'll be doing after high school. Congratulations, Kaylee.
Good evening. My name is Kristen Schumacher, English Department Chair and AP English Language Teacher. Anyone who knows about AP Lang knows that it is a demanding beast of a class that requires tenacity, curiosity, and whip-smart wit, not to mention mastery of rhetoric. Ayla Smolash has all of that and more. Her propensity for big ideas, philosophical conundrums, and social codes, as well as her unique and engaging writing style, have not only earned her distinction amongst her peers, but also honors from her English teacher in the form of this award for AP English Language and Composition. Congratulations, Ayla. And then I'm also Melissa Borquist tonight. Yearbook advisor Melissa Borquist regrets not being able to be here in person to thank Brielle Fung for her years of service to Walled Lake Central's Vikings Yearbook and to present her the 2023 Excellence in Yearbook Award. A bright spot on the dark screen that was her Zoom version of introductory journalism, Brielle returned for in-person yearbook during her junior year and took on the role of co-editor-in-chief, collaborating with new classmates to navigate covering Walled Lake's first normal school year as the pandemic began to subside. As a senior, she continued in her role as co-editor-in-chief, drawing on her experience and expanding her skill set to tell Walled Lake Central stories. Whether with her words, her camera, or her tiny mic, Miss Borquist sincerely hopes that she looks back on her time as a yearbooker fondly and that she knows just how much she was valued as part of the Viking. Congratulations, Brielle.
Good evening. My name is Chanel Eastman Freshcorn, and I teach AP Seminar and AP Research, which are the 2 courses in the AP Capstone program. Through their 2 years in Capstone, students work to hone their research skills. First in seminar, analyzing the research of others to build arguments, and then in research, developing and conducting their own, what we call capital R research, to fill a gap in the body of knowledge, reach new conclusions, create new understandings, and add their voices to the academic conversations surrounding their chosen topics. As of yesterday at 11:59 p.m., 3 students have completed the requirements of both AP Seminar and AP Research, and they are officially Capstone Diploma candidates. Each of them will wear a white stole at graduation, which they will receive now, designating the status. As I read the name of each candidate, I will also read her project title. Noor Kanafer, The Israeli-Palestinian Conflict in Online International News. Christine Chirac, Developing the Soft Skills of Students Through Classroom Teaching Methods. And Alexis Migelski, Minority Defendants in the Criminal Justice System. Each of these students is extraordinary in her own way, but there is only one AP Capstone Award to honor one student whose work stands out from the rest. Her effort, enthusiasm, attention to detail, and contributions to her field of study are as exceptional as she is. The student receiving Walled Lake Central's AP Capstone Award for her outstanding achievement is Alexis Migelski. Congratulations, Alexis.
Don't interrupt my mojo here. Greetings tonight. I'm the chairperson of the math department, James Malat, and it's a pleasure to be here. I'm going to be presenting an award for AP Statistics and AP Calculus. So, without further ado, let's have Anthony George come up, and Anthony George come up, and Noor Knopper. This group of math students, pretty amazing. They pretty much were taught by Khan Academy and Photomath. So all their success can be attributed to those apps. Okay, I'm presenting for Mr. Cox. He's not here tonight. So this is the AP Statistics Award, and Joe Cox has this to say about Anthony. Anthony is an incredible student with tremendous drive. He's one of the most inquisitive and focused students I have ever had. During a 5-minute class bathroom break, Anthony let me know it had been 6 minutes. Because he wanted to get back and learn the new material. His intrinsic desire for deep understanding of content is most impressive to me. Anthony possesses an outstanding combination of work ethic and academic talent. I'm very happy to give Anthony George the AP Statistics Award. I had Anthony for AP Calculus. Anthony took AP Calculus as a junior, and he easily earned a 5 on the AP test last May. And Mr. Cox said it best, and I can simply just echo his sentiments regarding Anthony. My bathroom break story is a little different. Pretty much I was blessed with having someone in class to constantly point out all the little mistakes 30 years of teaching brings. I mean, they're just numbers. So I'm happy to give Anthony the AP Calculus Award as well. And lovely Noor. Noor is one of the most focused and hardworking students I have in my classes this year. She has a natural desire to challenge herself academically, and she chooses to take difficult courses like AP Calculus for this reason. Somehow Mr. Tiberian knows that, and he told me this, because Mr. Tiberian kind of knows everything. After one test in particular where many students were lamenting their performance, I asked Noor how she felt about the test, and she replied, "I think it was pretty easy. All I do is do all my homework." That's Noor in a nutshell. Do the work, earn the results, don't complain. That, combined with her warm and wonderful personality, makes me happy to also give her an AP Calculus Award. So congratulations.
Good evening, I'm Joe Bell, Assistant Principal here at Central. At this time, we'll recognize those students who have a cumulative GPA between a 3.8 and a 3.999. These students are graduating with high honors tonight and will receive a silver cord to wear at graduation. Those students with a blue card, last names A through E, please come line up here against the wall at this time in alphabetical order. Blue cards with last names A through E. And now those students with the blue card with last names F through K, please come line up. F through K. And now those students with the blue card, last names L through R. And all students with a blue card, follow them. We'll be lining up against the wall, alphabetical order. All students with a blue card, alphabetical order. Okay, you can get started. Aiden Amin. Let me give it back to you when I'm done. Armani Angton. Ashley Baldwin. Daniel Bimbad. Jack Brubaker Flood. Julia Carl Lilly. Anna Davia Zabla. Jack Deedle. Take the card, Jack. Mira Drognowski. Anya Filipov. Kaylee Gustafson. Katrina Hines. Kato Imai. Sarasa Ari. Serena Jarbo. Nalani Johnson. Luke Jamil. Frederick Kurzer. How are you? Jonathan Mikolov. Sophia Moshari. Aliyah Mohammed. Madison Mogg. Tony Wynn. Vitor Silva. Tyler Stroll. Rita Shamami. Rita, take the card. Julia Sheena. Melina Shaba. Kaylin Wilson. Michaela Youssef. Michaela Youssef. That's all.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Hartley. I am the chairperson for the science department, and I would like to call up Sarasa Irie, Katrina Yusenko, Anthony George, and Anthony George.
Four of them can probably just stand there. Okay.
So I'm going to start with the physics award. It is very difficult to pick a single student because I have taught some amazing students. Last year I had many of you, and this year I'm blessed to have many more of you. And just in the physics department, many, many great students. But Anthony stood out for all the reasons that Mr. Malott and Mr. Cox said. Anthony just stands out for many reasons. Most apparently, he always strives for perfection. The 5-minute passing time was never 5-minute passing time for Anthony. At the end of class, he would always come up, "What if this?" and try to stump me. Let's play Stump Mrs. Hartley for the last 5 minutes of every class and during passing time. His high-level questioning, he spends time, not only does he strive for excellence in himself, but he wants his classmates to exceed as well, and he was constantly helping other students and just went above and beyond, scored a 5 on the AP test last year and just did wonderful. He excels, and I'm excited to see what you do in the future. I'm going to skip ahead to the AP Chem Award, which is also for Anthony. This is from Mrs. Lamont. She said, "Anthony is an exceptional student who strives for perfection. His goals are not only an A, but to get 100% and even learn more than what is required. In addition, he's always willing to explain concepts to his classmates and further their comprehension. He is an outstanding student with a bright future ahead of him." So you can go and get your award. And Mr. Ohl has said this about Sarasa. Sarasa has been this is the AP Environmental Science Award. And Mr. Ohl had this to say: "Sarasa has been a great APE student all year, constantly putting forth effort and displaying the attitude necessary to achieve at a high level while being a positive influence on her peers." And here is Mr. Jankowski.
Good evening. My name is Anthony Jankowski, and it's my pleasure to introduce the 2023 Social Studies Senior Honor Awards. Would William Moore, Matthew Streets, Nor Kamuni, and Ayla Smolash please come up to the stage? All right, our first award is for Outstanding Political Studies, and it is my pleasure to present this award to William Moore. William was nominated by Miss Paula Samal, who writes that William is a student who has a tremendous love for discussing politics. It seems as though he can find the political angle to virtually any assignment. It's almost like he just can't help himself. He is a political person. As a result, he's very engaged in the content and extremely successful in his studies. He consistently achieves high marks and has a deep understanding of the intricacies of governance and politics. Congratulations, William. Our second award is for the Outstanding History Studies. And again, it's my pleasure to present this award to Matthew Streets. Matthew is also nominated by Ms. Samal, and she states that Matthew is an outstanding student who she had the pleasure of having in her AP Government and AP World History courses. Matthew is always highly engaged, asked very probing questions, and constantly exhibited outstanding performances on very challenging assessments. He has excelled in both AP World and AP Gov, and he was an absolute pleasure to have in class. Congratulations, Matthew. Our next award is for the Outstanding International Studies. This award is presented to Noor Kamuni. Again, Ms. Samal was the nominating teacher for this award, and she shared that she was honored to share the story of an outstanding student in AP World History and AP Government. Noor Kamuni consistently produces high-quality work and demonstrates a deep understanding of the complexities of world history. Her accomplishments are all the more impressive because she succeeds quietly and requires very little effort from her teachers. Noor is also determined to make a positive impact on the world. Congratulations to this extraordinary person, and a personal thank you for being the person that you are. Again, those were Ms. Small's words. Congratulations, Noor. And finally, I have the honor of presenting the Outstanding Behavioral Studies honor to Ms. Ayla Smolash. Now, Mr. Compton nominated Ayla for this award, and I will read his words at this time. This year's Behavioral Science Award is being given to Ayla Smolash. She has dedicated 2 years of her high school career to the study of psychology. She mastered college-level content, a lot of content, and achieved extraordinary levels of success on all forms of assessment. She's a student of the highest integrity and is a conscientious, kind, and insightful, which fully qualifies her to receive this year's award. Congratulations, Ayla.
Bonsoir et félicitations à la classe de 2023. Je m'appelle Madame Nuzi et c'est un grand plaisir d'être ici avec vous. J'ai l'honneur de présenter ce prix à 2 élèves qui sont vraiment extraordinaires. Mademoiselle Noor Kanafar et Monsieur Anthony George. Est-ce que vous pouvez descendre? Noor and Anthony both show an eagerness to learn about the French language and culture. They are always participating in everything we do, using French at every opportunity. Their insight, desire to learn, compassion, work ethic, and dedication is impressive. I can always count on them to ask challenging questions and to be fully engaged in everything we do in class. I'm certain Noor and Anthony will be able to use their amazing French skills at the University of Michigan, Allez les Bleus, where Noor will be studying law and Anthony will be studying biochemistry. I'm confident that both will achieve greatness. It's been a pleasure knowing such enthusiastic and genuine students. Vous allez me manquer.
Good evening. My name is Louis Vasquez, and I have the pleasure of teaching an amazing group in AP Spanish. With the following students, please join me on stage: Julia Freund, Malana Yusuf, and Noor Kumuni. Learning a new language can be challenging, yet rewarding. While at times being unsure if the communication is correct, it is the determination to communicate in another language. These 3 individuals have taken the initiative to perfect their Spanish speaking, reading, and writing skills through hard work and dedication. Julia, Malana, and Noor demonstrate the qualities of independence, self-discipline, and enthusiasm. Whether it was an argumentative essay, email response, cultural comparison, or conversation, their success in class was accomplished through commitment to the language. It is truly a pleasure to see the growth in the language, and I'm very proud of the work that they have done, which has allowed them to excel. Congratulations on receiving the award, and thank you for your devotion to Spanish.
We'll try. Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Ich heiße Herr Engler und bin der Deutschlehrer hier an der Schule. I'm happy to honor the following German students tonight: Kaylin Wilson, Matthew Streets, and Alejandro Garcia de Leon. First, Kaylin. I've had Kaylin in my class for 4 years now, and her character has always impressed me. Kaylin is the type of student who other students look up to and who teachers love to have in class. She's polite, hardworking, humble, kind, and eager. It seems that every time I ask a question and I'm waiting for an answer, Kaylin has the right one. She shares the answers mainly under her breath, but that's okay, still counts. Kaylin, you have really grown as a German language speaker these last 4 years, and assuming that you will be able to conquer your other goals as well as you have conquered the German language, you have a very successful future ahead. The second student I would like to honor is Matthew Streets. I've enjoyed having Matthew in class these last 4 years for several reasons, but mostly because he likes to share his knowledge with the class. He loves classroom discussions, and he always wants to talk. He responds to pretty much every one of my prompts that I ask. Maybe he does it not to leave me hanging, but I think he really just enjoys answering questions, and he generally just loves talking. It's always fun talking with and teaching Matthew, but what I've enjoyed most of all is talking about our favorite soccer teams. Tottenham for him, Dortmund for me, and mainly their lack of success over the last 4 years. I know Matthew's future will be filled with much more. Matthew, you're incredibly bright and driven and have a contagious sense of humor. I wish you all the best at Michigan State. And finally, Alejandro Garcia de Leon. Alejandro came to us from Farmington Schools a few years back, and I'm really happy that he did. It's been a joy for us to have him at Walled Lake Central, and you'll only ever hear nice words spoken about him. Alejandro is another very motivated and hardworking senior, and his German skills have really improved because of this. I've enjoyed watching his success. Another thing that I've enjoyed about having him in my class, where is it? Oh, he loves to crack jokes, which earned him the nickname of Ale Goofy in my class. Despite what some of you may think, Germans really do have a sense of humor, sometimes at least, but if one didn't, they certainly would after meeting Alejandro. Alejandro, thank you for bringing so much joy to my class and kindness to my class. I know you'll have a really bright future ahead of you. Good luck and Gratulation euch allen. You will be missed in the fall, and it was an honor for me to be your teacher.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Nancy Catula, Spanish teacher and co-department chair with Lila Newsy, French teacher.
Will the following students please join us on the stage? Hanine Balduran. Julia Frank, Anthony George, Noor Kamouni, Noor Kanafer, Vitor Silva. Do you want to say them again?
The Michigan Seal of Biliteracy has been created to recognize high school graduates who exhibit language proficiency in English and at least one additional world language. The seal will provide employers with a way to identify individuals with strong language and biliteracy skills. The seal may serve as an additional tool for colleges and universities to recognize applicants' language abilities for admission and placement. We are thrilled to present you all with this achievement.
Once again, Hanine Belderan in Arabic and French, Julia Frun in Spanish, Anthony George, French, Noor Kamouni, Spanish, Noor Kanafer, Arabic and French, Vitor Silva, Portuguese.
Up next is National Art Honor Society.
Hello, everybody. Like I said earlier, I'm Ashley Koenig. I am one of the representatives for National Art Honor Society here at Central. If you guys don't know what that is or have never heard of National Art Honor Society, just a brief knowledge is that it's a national recognized society that provides opportunities for students who exhibit outstanding scholarship in the visual arts. They have to meet a variety of different requirements for this, meaning GPA and helping out around the community. We're doing a mural, public artwork projects, and a bunch of other service hours that they need. So for their efforts for doing this, they will be receiving rainbow cords for graduation, as well as they will be receiving pins for our officers. I'd like to ask everyone from National Honor Society to line up. Officers first. Our president of National Honor Society, Lori Witt. Our historian, Nalani Johnson. Oh, did I get that wrong? Nalani is not our historian. Nalani's our secretary. Juliana's our historian. Ni Trin, our treasurer. Yana Buramova.
It's okay.
Still can't get it right. Who's our public relations. And then our representatives here. So in alphabetical order, Donovan Justin Bashi, who does way too much for us here. Yeah. Skylar Hardy. Katrina Hines. Shelby Holyfield. Braden Hill. Aaliyah Jewell. Eva Middleton. Alexa Najar. And Lulu Weglars. I'm gonna welcome up the National Honor Society.
Good evening. My name is Amanda Swanson, and I am the new NHS advisor as of February this year. Will the following students please join me on stage? Alex Urban, Amanda Dunn, Luke Philthought, Juliana Rains, Caitlin Howley, and Lindsay Hamama. First, to recognize the National Honor Society Executive Board. These students have put in so much time and effort into making NHS what it is today. For public relations, we have Caitlin Howley and Juliana Rains, who are in charge of all the advertising and social media. Thank you, ladies, for keeping us active. Your awards over there. Secretary Luke Philthought, who took on the role of keeping track of everybody. Vice President Amanda Dunn, who worked hard to keep the group motivated and involved. And President Alex Urban, who led the group with passion and excitement. Alex. Good job. I also have the opportunity to award 2 scholarships from the NHS group. The first scholarship is the Service Scholarship, and we are awarding this to Lindsay Hamama. Lindsay has a passion for helping others. The NH students are required to have 40 volunteer service hours each year. Several will also work towards the Exemplary Service Award, which is 75 hours. Lindsay has put in over 167 hours of service just this year. Between last year and this year together, she has over 242 service hours. Congratulations, Lindsay, being awarded the National Service Scholarship. The second scholarship is the Leadership Scholarship. Again, this is from the NHS group. This is awarded to Alex Urban. Alex is the NHS president this year and has worked tirelessly. He has a passion for helping others and is a natural leader. He's taught me a lot as I have moved into this position. Although some events have worked better than others,
Alex has been great at reflecting on what went well and what needs improvement. This skill will take him far in life. Congratulations, Alex, on being the National Leadership Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Samantha Tattoo, and I am the Student Activities Advisor here at Walled Lake Central. At this time, I will be presenting the award for Outstanding Leadership Student of the Year. This person has been a right-hand man for me for the last 2 years. They were a large part of the last school year's events being successful and a key player in making sure this year's events were executed to plan. They are the epitome of a leader. They always stand up for what is right, and they handle adversity with maturity and grace. Typically, as an educator, you plan to have your students learn from you, but I have learned so much from this person, and I'll be so sad to see them go. This year's recipient is Lindsay Hamama. Next, I'll be recognizing our executive board, so if the rest of executive board wants to come up and join Lindsay, if you guys want to stand right over. These 5 ladies have worked tirelessly this year to plan and execute large school events such as Homecoming Week, Canned Food Drive, which raised over $11,000, Holiday Gift Drive, which served over 300 students with holiday gifts, and Volleyball Marathon. They spent extra hours at school planning, give up their lunches to help plan events, and answer my millions of phone calls during our busy season. Thank you all for the hard work you've put in this year to make it amazing for your class, your school, and all of your peers. So up here, I'd just like to introduce our president, Lindsay Hamama. Our vice president, Grace Sema. Secretary, Nora White. Treasurer, Nora Knaffer. And VP of Public Relations, Olivia Kozlowski. Thank you, guys. Tonight, I'm also standing in for Rob Compton and Andy Catalina to recognize our senior class council. So at this time, can our class council please come join me on the stage? Class council. This group has worked hard over the last 4 years to put on fun events, to raise money for your class, and to finish the 4 years strong with a beautiful prom and a fun outdoor celebration. They have planned football game themes, homecoming assemblies, lunch on the lawns, and many more events. They've spent weekends at school planning, decorating the halls, and trying to make the year since COVID the best ones yet. Please give a round of applause for your senior class council. We have our president, Lily Castle. Vice President, Milana Youssef. Secretary, Michaela Youssef. Treasurer, Jacob Kizzy. And VP of Public Relations, Christine Chirac. Our senior class council representatives are Nicholas Adams, Maya Arafat, Nicholas Babby, Sana Ferguson, Anthony George, Kaylee Gustafson, it's okay. Gabrielle Haji, Noor Kamuni, Eva Middleton, Alia Mohammed, and Alex Raban. And I'm going to stay up here one more time. So good evening again. I'm Samantha Tattoo, Student Council Advisor and Science Teacher here at Walled Lake Central. At this time, we will recognize students who have a cumulative GPA of 4.0 and higher. These students are graduating with highest honors and tonight will receive a gold cord to wear at graduation. Any students whose names begin with A through E and have a yellow card with a GPA of 4.0 and higher, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order over here against the wall. A through E. Any students whose names begin with F through K and have a yellow card with a GPA of 4.0 and higher, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order over here behind the first group against the wall. Any students whose name begin with L through R and have a yellow card with a GPA of 4.0 and higher, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order at the back of the line over here against the wall. And any students whose names begin with S through Z and have a yellow card with a GPA of 4.0 and higher, please stand up and line up in alphabetical order at the back of the line over here against the wall. Don't forget to get your card back. Anish Amin. Maya Arafat. Nicholas Babby. Haneen Badreldine. Aditya Bodanapu. Ashton Clark. Samantha Khan. Rohan Danu. Amanda Dunn. Sana Ferguson. Luke Philthott. Julia Freund. Anthony George. Gabrielle Haji. Lindsay Hamama. Caitlin Holly. Noor Kamuni. Noor Kanafar. Siddharth Kodapati. Olivia Kozlowski. Aaron Kucherenko. Juliana Manganello. William Moore. Preston McLean. Eva Middleton. Morgan Murdoch. Lance Nagroot. Ariella Osipov. Brian Parrott. Brielle Fung. Alex Raban. Juliana Rains. Haley Roshan. Grace Sema. Alexis Smigelski. Ayla Smolash. Matthew Streets. Nee Trin. Brian Ulrich. Lauren Ulrich. Emily Wade. Nora White. Loretta Witt. Christian Wan. And last but not least, Milana Youssef. And I'll pass it back over to Mr. Medier for some closing remarks.
Well, I want to thank again our faculty for being here tonight to present these awards. They will be back at 7:15 tomorrow because you still have a little bit of learning to do. Don't worry about that. Also, a special thanks to Mrs. Mergner and Mrs. Dirth for organizing tonight's event. Let's give those two a round of applause, please. Thank you again for being with us. Parents, I'll see you at graduation. Students, see you at 7:15. Thank you.